Alright guys, it's me Big Mess S230 here. And today I got the Bissell Powerforce Compact. I'm gonna be doing you have a week review on this machine. As you can tell, I have been using it quite a bit. There's a lot of dirt in it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be going over what I like about this machine and what I don't like about it. First of all, its price point is exactly correct for this. $39 is a good price for this vacuum. You actually get some of the more expensive quality out of this machine for only being $39. Like the first thing is, come down here. Again, I've been using this thing for a week, and there is some hair and stuff on the filter, but that's it. This little cyclone thingy here does its job at keeping the dirt out of the filter. And as you can see, all that rub in there, it's not very much that's there. And if you come down in here where the intake is, right here, there's no dust in there at all. It's got good seals. I've used my dusting tool a lot. It's a relatively soft dusting brush. Like you could use it on your furniture and stuff, but I got a turbo brush that works for this. And you get a decent length crevice tool. I've used it a decent amount. Now, give me a sec while I go grab a screwdriver. Alright, I got my screwdriver. It's a Hart cordless drill thing. I'm gonna do this screw that's down here. The newer models come with a filter down here. Just grab it, lift it out. You can see it is clean on both sides. There's like hardly anything in here. Minus some dirt that fell in there while I was took the cover off from on top. You can see the motor. It's right there. It's a 6.2 amp motor. Works fairly well. Take your filter. Doesn't matter how you put the filter back in, as long as it's in there. Take your thing. Now, you have a big nug here, and you have a small one right here. You have to make sure you line it up on the areas. One's here, and one's here. Just line it up, it'll go into place. Use your handy little screwdriver. You can use a hand one, but I'm using an electric one to make it a little bit faster. Now, the hose. It has a fairly short but long hose. This hose is maybe 4 feet, 5. But you can purchase additional hoses for this machine. As you can tell, it's a very short, but it is a stretch hose. It does stretch pretty far. But even if that's why Bissell solved that solution, I understand why they solved the solution by adding an extra hose to this. Their older model had the same hose as this, but they added an extra foot. That's it to it. Take your handle out by pushing this blue button down. The handle comes out. You take your hose in. It's got that little piece right there, the little black nub, and you put it in where it shows the unlock and unlock symbol right there. You put it in, turn it, and lock it. Now, I find when I use it, when I have the bin on, and whatever accessory I have, like say I have the crevice tool on, I come over here and I pick up the machine because it only weighs like 3 pounds. Pick it up, go over here, do all my crevicing and stuff like that. When I'm done with that, I take it off, switch over to my dusting brush, do all my dusting, and then I take the handle and put it back in here. Alright, I have to go over something. This handle portion that is right here, its handle, hold on, let me fix this here. Alright guys, I had to fix my camera stand. We got this handle that's right here. And I've seen people take this hose while the machine is running and stick it into here and lock it. And they're wondering why they can't get the hose back out. Because the machine's running and this thing averages around 80 CFM of suction power, which is a lot for its price point. It has a 25-foot power cord, which I'm surprised my Dirt Devil and Dirt Express only has a 10-foot. The foot pedals on us right here, your pedal release. But now let's get down here where the beater bar is. Let me make sure I can view. I'm gonna bring you guys down closer. Alright, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. I'm going to turn it around, move the flex out the way. I'm going to do these screws here with my electric hand driver. I'm going to do it. Turn it on there. Undo the screws. This thing does have it will torque them down to their specific tightness. They are supposed to be tight for a reason. Now, just lift off the cover. Here it is. I'm going to go grab another vacuum real quick to suck some of this debris out of here. Alright, I got the Black & Decker Power Series Pro. And I'm just going to lift out the beater bar. I like this beater bar. Spins freely. If your brush roller, if you turn it on the floor like this, let's move back. If you have it on the floor like this and you rotate it, it spins freely, you know you got a good brush roll. But if you turn it and it doesn't really move and it just stays in place, you either you need to replace the bearings or rebuild them if you know how to do that. Now I'm going to take my Black & Decker and I'm going to vacuum some of this dirt out of here with it. This is a good vacuum. I have another one on the way because this one is failing. The battery pack doesn't last very long in it. But I've also used that thing as a daily driver. Now, the belt, you should all replace these belts depending on usage. I use mine a lot. You should replace these belts every 5 months to a year, depending on use. My belt's not bad, but it has stretched. I've noticed that this belt has stretched since when I first got it. I've noticed the beater bar is not running at top speed, which is caused to the belt. This is a very sturdy bristle. These bristles that are on here are stiff. They're short, but they're stiff. And they do a pretty good job at agitating the carpet. Now, just make sure you have your ends lined up and slide it into place. It can be quite fiddly. See? Just went right into place. Rotate it till it's in line. You got this and this. You gotta make sure you line it up with this nugget right here and this one. If you don't have it lined up, it won't. You'll hear a click, which will tell you it's in place. These are self-tapping screws. The self-tappers are one of some of the strongest things out there. You know, it's gonna take quite some force to remove a self-tapper. These things can go in metal, steel, plastic. You can put some blue Loctite on here, but I don't see why you would. These screws do fit in there fairly tightly. They ain't coming off. No, I'm getting on there. Okay. For anyone interested in the plate, there it is. It has a 6-amp motor, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 6.2 amp motor. And I've actually measured it by myself. This with a 6.2 amp motor has got more suction and airflow than my Dirt Devil and Dirt Express with an 8 amp motor. I'm gonna go empty the dirt bin into the trash, and I'll be back. One of the main parts I like about this vacuum, you have that every entrance like here. You got a good felt seal here, a good rubber seal here. You have a good seal where the cyclone meet. You got a good seal where the bin's at. And it's filtration. Like, I've seen people use them fog machines for these. I really don't think they're very accurate. Because, well, you're putting fog through a machine. Yes, the vacuum should be able to capture the fog inside of it and not let it escape. But other harms, that can also be bad because the vacuum doesn't have proper ventilation. This has got great ventilation. Around this whole circle area here is one big, huge exhaust vent. And I put a particle counter on this. And the air quality is not bad. It's in the green. Which is kind of bad, but kind of good. Hey, knock it off. So I'm going to plug this machine in to its outlet. I'm going to run it over some carpet, filming me running it over some carpet. And that's going to spill this video. And these both turn down. Unlock it. and release the cord in one go. Plug into 120 volts. Maybe use a different outlet. And I'm gonna move you guys back up on my coffee table. That carpet that you guys see behind there is the carpet I'm gonna be writing it over. And it isn't all that loud, it's really quiet. Still got good stuff in there as well. Now I'm gonna start vacuuming the carpet over here. You can hear that aspirator brush going into the carpet. I'm gonna fix my stand and we'll hold you guys. Alright, got my tripod taken down. Now, let's do some vacuuming. Like I said, this is a good vacuum. It's picking up everything. I haven't vacuumed yet today. I have 7 cats, 1 dog, and 2 birds. They all get along really well. A lot of fur and different stuff. If I put this large pond of fur in here, picks it all up first pass. This is a good deep cleaner. It does deep clean the carpet. It doesn't like to pick up these sticks that are over here, so I'm not going to try picking those up. Yeah, definitely don't try sucking that up in there. Let's try cat food. That's my Hoover Power Dash spot cleaner. We had to buy that because our cats have a tendency to go wee-wee on the carpet. I checked before the filming, there was no wet spot. Oh, and I get questions on how I get comments and stuff like that people like buying my vacuum, want to buy my vacuum. You can buy them, but I don't sell hardly any of them. I think that's all the vacuum I'm going to do. Turn it off. I'll save a whole house vacuum for another day. But you can see it does its job picking up the hair stuff off the floor. I don't think there's much that got on the filter minus what was on there. Piece of long hair, but anyways, just dusty. Cyclone does its job. Yeah. I would totally recommend this bissell. I recommend anyone go out and buy it. For $39, it's a vacuum not to pass up. I was skeptical when I first got it that it wasn't going to be good. But after using it for a week, you come over here, you can see the groom lines it leaves in the carpet. Leaves the carpet clean. Now, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye for now.